Today we're going to add a unique custom touch to the grille on our 2015 Mustang with help from X-Lume. This is the X-Lume Running Pony grille emblem fitting your 2010 through 2017 Mustang. Now this is going to be a direct replacement for your factory grille emblem. Looks just like the chrome emblem when it's turned off. When you add power, it's going to light up in either a white or a red or even a custom color. Now, this is going to come with wire tap to tap into your factory marker lights, or you can run it off of a switch. And again, it's a direct replacement. We're going to show you how to install it on our 2015 Mustang. For this installation, you need a 1/4 inch ratchet, 6mm socket, 10mm deep socket, and a small plastic pry bar. To install the new grille emblem, we have to get access behind the grille. So the first thing we're going to do is remove our radiator cover by removing all these little push pin clips. Now, if you want to, you can honestly probably get your hand down underneath this, but to make it easier, just remove these two nuts here, and we're going to remove the latch. Plug that, and you can put it up here out of the way. Since it's going to be hard to see, we're going to show you this process with an emblem we previously removed from another car. These emblems are held on by these little washers. They're basically like a push-on metal retainer. What you want to do, these are honestly kind of hard to get off the plastic tabs. The easiest way to remove your factory horse, small screwdriver, a little plastic pry bar, whatever, and simply just break off all the tabs and the horse will pop right off. The new emblem has its own studs and its own retainers. They're all included with the installation, so you do not need any of the factory hardware. So again, just breaking these off is the easiest way to remove it. And let's get the tabs free. Just give it a little bump, it'll come right off. Here you can see a comparison of the old emblem and the new emblem. As you can see, when it's turned off, it looks just like the factory one. On the back here, we've got 3 new mounting studs. The 4th stud, you're actually going to use that hole to fish the wiring harness through. Now in your car, unless you have an aftermarket emblem, you won't have this double stick tape, but you still want to make sure this hole here just is opened up. Using all whatever, and grab the wire, you're going to fish it through that opening. Line up the holes and push it into place. Okay, so we're ready to install these retainers to hold our Running Pony emblem in place. Now the easiest way I found to do that is to basically start this with your fingers, kind of push it onto the plastic, and then grab a small socket, 5mm, 6mm, somewhere in that neighborhood. Then you can push against this from the back while holding this from the front. It's one of the easiest ways I found to put these on. Be careful, and I want to make sure you don't drop them. All right, so this wiring harness is going to tap into the headlight harness. The easiest one to get to is over here on the driver's side. This is actually the only way you can get to it without having to go underneath the car. What you do is reach your hand down here. You'll actually see the harness sticking out. Follow it back behind the headlight. There's a little push button clip. You push the clip and pop off the harness. You pop the clip off the frame rail. You pull the harness up here, making it really easy to get to. Now the harness up here, the 2 wires we're tapping into are going to be this purple wire. It's basically on the top of the harness where the release is. It's purple with the white stripe. That's going to be our power. The black wire right next to it is going to be our ground. Just grab the divided tap. Put that through the wire. When you thread it back on, it'll pierce it. Same for the purple. Now fish the harness over. We're going to follow this wiring harness here. come back and we'll zip tie to that later. And just make sure you've got a clear line of sight so that can plug back in. We can make the connections over here. All right, so now we're gonna take the cap off of the purple wire here. This is where our red wire is gonna connect. Push the wire down in place. Just thread the cap back on. Should be nice and snug in there. At this point, before we put it back together, we're going to test it out and make sure everything works properly. All you want to do here is either open your door, turn your lights on, or hit the disarm button on your keys. Okay, we know it works. I can go back and plug our headlight back in. Now we're going to zip tie the harness. Okay, then we're working now, we can reinstall the hood latch and the radiator cover. Should be able to tell by the markings in the paint right where that was. Just put it back in the original location. And reinstall your radiator cover. And your installation is finished. The X-Lume Illuminated Running Pony really adds a nice custom touch to the front of our 2015 Mustang GT. Now, like I said, it's available in the white shown here. We also offer it in red or also a multicolor, which is Bluetooth compatible, allow you to change the color of the front horse to match whatever light you have going on in the car. As far as the installation goes, you saw it is pretty straightforward. I would say this is less than an hour. We'll be back on the road in no time.